Recently, I have been enjoying movies. It is because sometimes when it is a weekend and there is no gig, there is no outing, there is nothing to do outside, I prefer staying indoors because you're always out. That's the kind of job we do. You're always out. You drop your children at school, prepare, you come out, you're going home late. Weekends that you are supposed to stay at home, gigs, businesses here and there, you are out. So the smallest chance you get, you just want to sit comfortably. At least the house that you've been able to acquire for yourself, sit in and enjoy some cool time. Sometimes I do it. And for some time, I've been enjoying movies. Thanks to Netflix and other platforms on the DSTV channel that you can comfortably enjoy some movies from. And this has been going on for some time. Because of that, I am seeing the contribution of movie people in the creative arts industry, both here in Ghana, Africa, and maybe the world at large. Recently, I was watching a movie called Merry Men. I think it is in parts 1 to 3. It featured men like Jim Ike, as well as Ramsey Noah and a couple of some known faces. And while I was watching the video and I saw Ramsey Noah, I saw Jim Ike in there, I said to myself, these are big names in the industry. When I was watching the movie and I came across these brands, I said to myself, wow, these guys are still actively shooting movies for Nollywood. These guys are still killing it in the movie industry after so many years of starring our movie in our movies, or after so many years of gracing our screens. I was so happy because in Ghana, many of such people who started then, some of them are nowhere to be found. Whether they are still in the movie industry or they are out of it, it is not too clear. Many are not available for you to even see them, be it on screen or off screen. So when I saw them, Ramsey Noah, Jimike, and I hear AI was also part of it, AY was also part of it, I was so impressed. I said, wow, these guys are still holding the fort for the Nigerian movie industry, aka Nollywood. Now, let's drop that and come back to Ghana. In Ghana, there are some brands that when we talk about movies, just as I'm adoring Ramsey Noah, just as I'm adoring Jim Ike, there are some brands in Ghana, when we talk about movies, they should also be held in high esteem. There are some brands in our movie industry, anytime we talk about movie making, trust me, nobody should joke with their names. That is why personally, I find an interview by Asamoah on Paulino's platform a little worrying and disturbing. On Showbiz Daily the other day, my people took turns and spoke about it. I remember Abbas Muiz on that day talked about the fact that to him, he supports Asamoah that when it comes to some individuals in the industry, we shouldn't put so much hype on them in the name of saying that they saved the industry. On the same show, same day, Intimdo Solomon Chemo also disagreed with Abbas and Asamoah and said that no matter what, some people have done something beyond the ordinary, and those people or such people should be acknowledged. And I want to be on that point to make a point. But maybe you have not seen that interview. Asamoah spoke tree with Paulino, and I would want you to watch it. For those who might not understand the tree language, I'll paraphrase it to say, Asamoah was saying that there's no way some movie characters like Dr. Likee and a couple of them, Dr. Likee is also a popular actor here in Ghana. we should not give them the accolades that suggest that they have held down the movie industry till now. He said it's not necessary. When you do that, we are disrespecting others. Well, you can go watch it. If you understand it, enjoy it. I'll come back to put out my point for real. Then we can run away from here.
Ghana Actors Guild. It is the only guild that is recognized by the Constitution, the 1992 Constitution.
Senkenya Dr. Likee and the film industry is there.
Because when in the microphone they say, "Sadly, when I experience and it's not. Let us not always be quick to overpraise. When you do that, you make the other people feel what Dr. Likee or yeah, dear pa. But he's got other people. He has a team.
So be on their front line.
What is front line?
Can it be say, okay, Dr. Likee in the team and Agya with this?
It's not true. The likes of Mercy Siedu and Dems were equally shooting TV series as well. There is no way an industry would die. Ma obisu feel say or no na di kuma would buy. And or no anke kuma would nye kuma. We were working before he came into the industry or came into the system.
Wow, so that was how short that was. I'm sure you can take some time to enjoy the full-length interview on YouTube. That is Paulino TV. Now, let's talk about this. In Ghana, especially in our creative arts industry, we find it so difficult to give people their due. Or, just as we say it among ourselves in the space, we find it so difficult to give people their flowers. And I don't understand. I don't understand why it is like that. I don't understand why we find it so difficult to say, oh, this person has done this, therefore he deserves some commendation. Let's not hide it. Let's not be hypocrites. Let's go all out and say, oh, Asamoah, he's done well. Let's praise him. Let's give him his due, flowers. Let's say he's done well. Nobody will die. But in the industry, it's not like that. That is why a young talent would come from nowhere, aka magical setting, and start insulting other great talent. Because it is the culture that he came to meet. People are not openly showing happiness for others and their success. People are not openly showing excitement for people and their growth. I don't know why Asamoah wouldn't want Dr. Likee and the rest of the squad to get that due recognition for their contribution to the movie industry. I don't understand. I don't know why he wouldn't want them to be recognized for their efforts in holding down the music industry, or the entertainment, or the movie industry rather. All this, I don't know why. Like, I'm not too sure why he's not so happy about it. No matter what in this world, many people would come together to do something. But no matter what, there will be some influential figures within those people who will be doing that. Here at Sammy Flex TV, I'm Sammy Flex, maybe the CEO, the founder. As I sit here to do what I'm doing, somebody arranged this chair for me. Somebody put on the light that is making you see me. Somebody took time, sat behind a laptop or a PC and edited the video that you are watching. Someone stood behind a camera and edited it and shot the video. Maybe someone even applied powder on my face as makeup. For all you know, there is someone who is even at our gate as a security person. At the end of the day, when we come here and we are talking about Sammy Flex TV, someone to be bound will come up. It doesn't mean I am doing everything, or it doesn't mean any other person is not important. At least when I am mentioned, whoever has contributed in making Sammy Flex TV a bigger brand also becomes joyous, even if not within. It is like that. So now, when Abbas was making a point on Showbiz Daily, supporting Asamoah's point, he said something like, oh, And so if we say it was Dr. Likee alone who did it, what about the camera people? What about the directors? What about... No. Definitely, if you understand this game, you would know that Dr. Likee is just being used as a figure to represent the success of that particular era. And just like that, when Agya some years ago stood his grounds, featured in numbers that were even uncountable movies, just to make sure he would help to push out many of the Nigerian movies that we were consuming. It was not Agya who did it alone. At least, there were some executive producers who used their money. There were some editors who edited almost all the movies that he shot. There were some people who were doing script writing for him. But at the end of the day, we all came together and said, Agya has done so well in the movie industry. At the time that Ghana movies were not being shown on TV, at cinemas, nobody was talking about Ghana movies. Agya single-handedly featured in over hundreds of movies, all of them becoming successful instantly. And he was able to flash out this invasion by Nigerian movies. So what would be wrong when we say that, Agya should be commended for what he was able to achieve? At that time, there was a Mr. Beautiful who was acting alongside him. At that time, there was an Acrobato who was acting alongside him. In fact, there were many people who were acting alongside him. But, ladies and gentlemen, Agya's name was still mentioned because of his enormous contribution. And I don't know why we are run away from this fact. So, I find it absurd to know that Asamoah does not want some people to be recognized. It is the same thing in the music industry. When Shatta Wale goes for interview and he says, out of his activities, now Ghanaian artists are bold enough to even call for bigger money. Now Ghanaian artists are now bold. They can now own their thing. Ghanaian artists are now boasting of building houses or buying houses. Ghanaian artists are now boasting of getting some good amount of money from their trade. When Shatta Wale says this, I know to some people, it aches them to the bone. To some people, they vex, like, why should Shatta Wale say this? But who should say it, if not him? Why are we not giving him his due? Why? Why is it so difficult for us to do that? I don't get it. It should be easy for us to do it. But no, it is not easy for us to do it. And to me, I think that it is not a healthy practice. It is not something that we should be proud of. Everybody and what they believe in, everybody and what they have been able to achieve, let's give them their due. Let's give them their flower. At least you won't die. Let's say, Sumasi, he's so fantastic, he's brutal. When it comes to this, he will deliver. When it comes to this, he will kill it. Let's just do that. When you do that, nobody will die. But Asamoah, you have been a great contributor to the movie industry. No two ways about that. At a point, I knew you to be the Actors Guild, Akan Actors Guild in Kumasi or Ashanti region. I knew you to be the guy around that time. I'm not too sure about your status now, whether you are still the president or not. But at that time, your influence, anytime you come out to speak for the Akan movie industry, anytime you come to speak for AKA the Kumawood people, the wisdom, the knowledge, the information that came with it, many loved you and respected you for it. So if today, someone said somewhere, the person says, Asamoah really brought some respect and impact among the Akan movie people, would that person be wrong? Should we go and kill that person because he said, Asamoah brought some respect and impact among Akan people? No. It is because indeed you did it. And personally, I'm a living witness to it. You sacrificed. At that time, I know some people even insult when they hear you speaking, they go like, hey, Asamoah, Kuma would actor not professor. They were surprised. They didn't even believe you could speak English. But you spoke impeccable English then. And I don't know why someone who would want to applaud you, acknowledge you for all these things you've done in the past should be fingered. I think I also disagree with you heavily. Let some people get their shine. Let some people be decorated. Let some people enjoy their time. At least everybody's time will come. Allow them to enjoy their time. When their time passes, another person will come. They also enjoy their time. Nobody is a stone. You won't be there forever. Today I'll be here, tomorrow I'll not be here. Today I'll be here, tomorrow I may not be here. So when your time comes, do it. Why should people even shy if someone says, Sammy Flex? If you are talking about people who have really contributed to entertainment programs on radio, you cannot ignore Sammy Flex. Like, why should someone beat someone for it? Yeah, it is true. Today am I on radio? No. But those times, on radio, there is no way you would say anything entertainment and not mention Sammy Flex on radio. You did lie. So if someone comes and says, Sammy Flex I did this and brought some impact into the entertainment industry, is the person saying lies? No. I think let's learn to give people their flowers. Those who have achieved, let's give them their due. Those who are doing things right, let's praise them. We won't die. When we always do that, I know it will even encourage others to do the same, because they know that, hey, if I'm also able to do it, one day I'll be mentioned. If I'm also able to do it, one day I'll be recognized. If I'm also able to do it, one day I'll be singled out. But why should we single people out and it becomes an envy to some people? Why? This, to me, does not wash. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this for the movie industry, for the love of the industry, for the love of the country, and for the love of God with my team, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Buju Lens. Until then, let's meet again here in our studios of Sammy Flex TV, and we will surely be looking at what is good for the industry and what will bring the industry down. Subscribe to us, drop your commentaries. Let's do this again. I salute you.